system of composing, a way to play the piano with various scales and so on. But each of them have produced their own unique work without a problem. And in its own way, it was a different type of conditioning, whether it's a social conditioning or musical conditioning and so on. But each of these artists in their own right has produced something quite unique. I think you have to just be aware of what you're actually using to create with. If you take that slight step back philosophically and realise what your work can actually, or try to conceive of it or what it could produce without letting the machines run you, let you try to work with the machine and get on top of it, then some really exciting things could probably happen.
Diese Computer Literacy Geschichte und auch diese Sache, diese euphorisch begrüßten neuen kreativen Möglichkeiten ist für uns überhaupt kein Thema. Im Gegenteil, diese Entwicklung, vor allem auf der Softwareseite, ist eigentlich gleichzeitig, und das ist das ambivalente Potenzial der ganzen Seite, einer enormen Standardisierung und Uniformierung letzten Endes des Arbeitsplatzes.
テクノがどういう思想を持ってるかっていうことですよね。やっぱりその、他の例えばそれを、ヒップホップにしても、今世の中にある普通の、一般的な音楽っていうのはもうほとんどコンピューターを使って作られてて、もう例えば普通のロックバンドのバンドでもレコーディングする時のこういうでっかい大きいコンソールとかみんなコンピューターで動いてて、その全ての音楽はもうコンピューターなしで作られてる、もうどっかしらに必ずコンピューター入っているわけなんですけども、特にやっぱでもこういったエレクトロニックミュージックっていうのはそのコンピューターを単なる道具としてうまく使うっていうよりも、そのコンピューターを信じきって、そのコンピューターをパートナーとして作り上げてるっていうようなこう考え方に基づいてやっぱり作ってる人が多いんじゃないかなと思うんですけど。現実に起こってることで言えば、他の例えばジャンルとどんどん融合してるっていう、ジャズだったりヒップホップだったりとか、そういう部分とまず組み合わさってるっていうことはまず今起こってる範囲ではそれがあるんだけれども、やっぱりその僕がすごい期待してるのはどういうふうに変わるかっていうよりも、やっぱりこれだけもう今もうちっちゃい子供がもうコンピューターとか初めに学校行った時からもうコンピューターいじってるような子供がもうそろそろ育ってきてて、そういう若い子どもたちが大きくなるにつれてどういう音楽を作るかっていうのにすごい興味があって、もう彼らが最初に作る音楽っていうのはやっぱり、多分今まで僕らが育ってきたのとは全く違ったような発想で音楽ができるんじゃないかなと思ってて、だからどういう形っていうよりもそっちの方に、そのこれからの今の子供っていうか、それにすごい興味がありますよね。だからもう全然新しいアイデアで音楽を作ってると思うんで、だからそっちの方にこう期待というか興味がありますね。
I actually just wrote a piece about how I think it's the 5-year-olds who'll produce the interesting music, and it relates very much to this piece that J.G. Ballard wrote about the equivalence of the 50s and the 90s, in the sense that the innovations of those periods are what will define the world to come. And he talked about jet travel and television monoculture, and I forget the other thing. It was maybe the rise of labour-saving devices and so on, redefining the home. But now the growth of invisible technologies, which has been very sudden and still very new. And the children who are growing up now will be the ones who I think will have the most interesting ambivalence. They'll be the most fluid in new media, but have the greatest sense of what has gone before. So I think, for your William Gibsons and so on, for your craft works, you have to wait another 15 years or 20 years before those children mature to the point where they have a real sense of argument and mistrust of what they're being given on the official level. And I think in that sense Kenichi is right, although I'm not so sure about the 14-year-olds. I think maybe they're too kind of wrapped up in the celebration of computer game culture. And maybe it's the ones who are a bit younger who won't be so inclined to celebrate it, but who will be much more fluid with it. Who, you know, it'll be second nature. They won't even think about it. They won't even think about the net or you know, invisible money, all these different changes which are happening all the time at the moment. It'll just be a part of life, and they'll wonder about the past, and that I think will be a very interesting phase of techno.
That's clear. I mean, that's clear. It is just a question of what kind of techno you follow. You know, I mean, we have so different kind of arts now. I mean, we have this. What do we have? We have had this trance thing. You know, we have the Detroit sound. You know, we have more this pop techno, and we have this horrible gabba techno, and so I don't know what way, but what kind of music or techno you follow, but I think it's definitely, I mean, it's always a development to another direction. I don't know what will be in 5 or 10 years, you know, but it looks quite crazy if you look to the internet possibilities, you know, to compose songs together worldwide, you know, on your computer with people you not even know, you know, and you give them a beat and they play overdubs and sing on it and it comes together. It's a crazy play, you know, but I think it will always depend also on machines, you know.
Yeah, this is one, a rebuilt, very old instrument, a version of the trautonium. First in late 1920s, early 30s, Trautwein built this thing together in collaboration with Paul Hindemith, and Oskar Sala at that time was a pupil of Hindemith. It works with a string which has a resistor inside, and with a metal plate. And wherever I press it down, it will take the resistor from there and put a different wavelength. So while I put it down, the volume increases as well. And I have full control about the tone, and this is what nobody reached until now, no normal synthesizer manufacturer. You can do everything, sweeps, and you can play chromatic, but you don't need that. Need to do that. You can do sweeps, very down.